You caught Zach drumming.
That thing, I love that thing, man.
I love that intro. Yeah. So the word, it's funny. We came up with this idea. You actually came up with this idea for this video, but this has been a narrative that I've started to see more and more of. Will Ethereum flip Bitcoin and overtake Bitcoin? So food for thought. What's your thoughts?
It's interesting because you hear more and more people in the space that have been here for a long time, a lot longer than us, that have seen this whole thing kind of play out. And more and more people are saying, yes, it's going to happen, just a matter of when. And I think the big thing is Ethereum may just have more use case. Like Bitcoin's never going to go away. But with Ethereum, there's just so many things happening with smart contracts, with I kind of look at Ethereum as the internet money, whereas Bitcoin's gold, and it serves that purpose, and it's a store of value, and it's a finite number, and it's there, and it's just okay.
Solid. And I would mention it has the global brand awareness. Ethereum really doesn't. I mean,
but it may not be as transactional. And I know heavy Bitcoiners will say, "Have you heard about the Lightning Network?" I got it. I get it. But let's scalable too.
Yeah. So let's look at this. Let's look at a couple numbers, right? So if you look at the overall market capitalization, the real math's really easy to do today because we're back at 1 trillion. Okay.
Yes.
So
I didn't realize that.
Yep. So Bitcoin.
That's probably a token.
Somebody will start a token now, and somebody will say, "Austin, is that yours? Did you come with Batcoin?" I'm like, no. But okay. It's not an Austin video if I don't mess up one time. But Bitcoin is at 395 billion. So that's approximately 39.5% of that number is made up of Bitcoin. So it's almost 40%. And then Ethereum is right at 19% of the crypto market capitalization. So, and I know you use this tool all the time. So I'm going to let you kind of explain this, what they're seeing here.
Yes, this is a really cool tool, the coin perspective. So basically you just put Ethereum there up at that left-hand box right there where Austin's clicking, and you make sure you're comparing it down on the right there to Bitcoin, which he's got Bitcoin in there. You can do this for all different tokens. It's really, really a cool tool. So it basically says if Ethereum today had Bitcoin's market cap of that 375 billion number, that might be a little off than where it is today, but 1 ETH would be worth a little over 3,000. We know Ethereum has been well over that, right? 4,900. Now, Bitcoin will move up with Ethereum, but eventually many people think that slowly but surely Ethereum will grow a little bit more than Bitcoin. And if we look at this year, Austin, like even the last few days as the markets come back, right? Bitcoin has been up 4 or 5% to Ethereum's 11 or 12%.
Yes.
It has kind of been a theme that we've seen, especially during this bear market.
Let's look at this exactly. I mean, like if you look right here, right? If you look at the 19, Jesus, because I had this number in my brain. You look at the 7-day percentage number. Bitcoin is at 7 and Ethereum is at 19.
It's interesting. Yeah. And we've seen that a lot. We even started to see that a little bit last year. And I think it just goes to show you how many things are running on Ethereum, just how many things are connected to it. The fact that now they moved to proof of stake, making it more scalable. People just see the possibilities with Ethereum in a different way than they see the possibilities with Bitcoin. I think.
Well, they're different. They're not the same thing, but I think the narrative here, and we've heard this before, when is Ethereum going to decouple from Bitcoin? When is Ethereum going to, flip? And the hard part for me in this equation, and I own both. I like both. So I'm not casting shade on either, is that how I always look at them, Zach, is they're different. Bitcoin is a finite amount. It's a store of value. We liken it to digital gold. In fact, when somebody's asking me what the hell is it, I basically, that's the first thing I say. It's basically, it's a comparable to say digital gold. Whereas, when I try to dummy down Ethereum, I basically say Ethereum is kind of like the nerves, like the nervous system, or the musculature system, or of a large percentage of crypto
and NFTs.
I mean, you got Cardano and all those other things, which are fantastic in their own right. But Ethereum is the 9 million pound gorilla. I don't know if I ever see Ethereum flipping it. I would love to be wrong in that, but because here's the thing. I mean, people were talking about Bitcoin going to $1 million, and I haven't done that math. You know, that's like 10 years from now. But at that, what is the valuation of Ethereum? I mean, we're talking about Ethereum's $30,000 or something, which is possible.
Yeah, and so you make a good point. I want to make sure this is clear because a lot of people think about this differently. So we're not talking about price. We're not talking about Ethereum going over Bitcoin's price. It's all due to market cap.
Yeah, we're talking about market capitalization. Yeah,
right. I know we know that. I just want to make sure because other people think about it like, you mean it's going to go to Ethereum's going to go to $2 million, right? No, we're just talking about market cap. But yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I haven't done that math, but you know, there's a great website, the Flippening Index. It goes and shows you like all these different metrics. The one big metric where Ethereum has a lot of work to do is Google Trends. It's just less people know about it.
Well, that's the brand, right? That's kind of one thing you said earlier, and I think for me, and I think we're coming up on 6 minutes. So I want to kind of cut it here in a minute, but I think everybody, even if you're not involved in crypto, everybody's heard of Bitcoin. You know,
a lot of people just associate crypto with Bitcoin.
They think Bitcoin is anonymous, and crypto is Bitcoin, and they think that's it. That's it. I mean, you know, when I first started this channel, started doing, like Michelle, my wife's like, "You gonna talk about Bitcoin every day?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" "Well, you're doing crypto. Are you gonna talk about just?" I'm like, "No, there's a lot more than Bitcoin." You know,
but think about this in just a very short amount of time. So 5 years ago, how many people, or less than that, 2 years ago, how many people knew about Ethereum versus now? Think about how much ground Ethereum gained just last year alone.
But wouldn't you agree if you're the average person on the street thinking about getting into crypto, Ethereum is not on your radar. You learn about Ethereum when you learn about crypto. You're like, it's part of it, but you go, it's Bitcoin, and then the list falls off dramatically. You know?
They might honestly know like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin above Ethereum, which is kind of crazy. But
because those are out there being marketed by the mass media and Dogecoin, Elon Musk, SNL, Elon buying Twitter, all that stuff. Shiba Inu, the biggest, most successful community token ever. They do know about that. You and I've seen the stats. Shiba Inu and Dogecoin consistently outrank Ethereum in social media perception and activity every month in, month out.
It's true.
They do.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to watch play out. I agree with you though. I mean, I think they're both, big players. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, man. It'll be fun. We'll be here for
it. Good topic. So, all right, if you're interested in learning more about Clear, links in the description below. Check them out. Website, their DEX tools, all their stuff. They launched last week, an amazing launch. 400+% up, crazy successful. Utilities already out there. Go check them out. Run them through your own due diligence. We'll see you.
See you guys.